Hey everyone, it's your boy Nicky K back again. I'm going to be talking about the new update that's releasing as in today, March 27th, I believe. Well, it's the 26th, but as in my time, it is the 27th compared to everywhere else. So what's new in this new update for 1.18? I believe it's 1.18. Let me confirm that. Yes, 1.18 will go live today. What's new in this update is new collision operator Tylon and a new map, which is called Hideout. I can't pronounce the first part, which is a 24-hour playlist in Modern Warfare multiplayer. The NVG Infected multiplayer mode. Infected in the dark. So survivors have thermal sights and limited AVG batteries, so the infected could see in the dark realism damage, so make those headshots count. Also, we got a new update for Plunder, Blood Money. Guaranteed cash drops on all kills, bounty contracts, and finishing moves pay extra cash. All the general fixes for this update: when using a tactical insertion in crawl space near the oil derrick on Rust, the player would spawn elsewhere on the map instead of where the tactical insertion was placed. This has been fixed. Also another new update is when the KBM, the navigation arrow, is used to change which season you're viewing, go in the wrong direction, has been fixed. Also, the fixed bug where the kill cam showed the player that they were killed by the thermite rather than the underbarrel thermite. So that's been fixed. In some cases, the Xbox players might have experienced in-game stuttering after the console has been in rest mode and the instant on setting has been enabled. This has been fixed also. They also had fixed the bug where players could see the daily challenges rewarding duplicate awards instead of XP. Also, for this new update with the bug fixes, we have now they show the weapon and equipment counts in kill cam. If the player was using stopping power, the ammo count will be orange to denote this. Also, we show whether the player is using dead silence in the kill cam as well. Also, for another update, we also have a little bit of a weapons update. It increases the max travel time for crossbow bolts from the seconds to 6 seconds for longer distance shots. The bolt action rechamberer will no longer be re-triggered if interrupted after the round has been injected. This fixes an issue which redundant bolt action. Sorry, I'm like stuttering my words tonight. I'm not saying it correctly. Rechambers after the weapon switches. Removing the inaccurate attachment description from the AVG enhanced scope. Optic glint visible to enemies has also been fixed. The things that are coming up in this update with the perks: amped increased amplified reload speed for the Pila and the Joker, so it necessarily increases the reload speeds for those guns, for those two rocket launchers. The EOD damage resistance fix for tuning. It fixed the issue where the thermite equipment was not showing the damage resistant icon even though the damage resistant was being applied. And also another one with the EOD, stuck thermite and thermite bolts no longer have their damage reduced. Coming up next is the field upgrades for this 1.18 update for Modern Warfare. We have the field upgrade, which is also field upgrade pro. Stopping power causes cases where failed field upgrade placements would cause the equipment to be used. Tactical insertions will also changed in this update. Added broken tactical insertion icon that shows when the tac insert is destroyed. With a deployable cover that has been changed in this 1.18 Modern Warfare update as of today, has changed that shotguns now destroy deployable cover with 3 melee hits. And also with the deployable cover, we also have a new update for it. Added the damage stats for vehicles and thermite damage. So that's pretty good. And also it also has one more on the deployable cover update fix. It fixes bugs where placing deployable cover on Fixing the bug where placing deployable cover on a 2-door times would allow the door to be moved. So that's a little strange, so I'm glad they fixed that. So next up is the EMP drone. Allows the EMP drone to be used in at the start of a new round instead of having to wait until the round is like 10 seconds, 20 seconds in. So it's used at the start of a new round in multi-round game modes. So let's say in like Search and Destroy or any other game that results in rounds like Demolition or something. And also for the PC, we got a new little update. Stun grenades are now less intense, which is a little strange, but I guess that's more of like a PC kind of change to the whole 1.18 update for the Modern Warfare. Several fixes prevent crashes to improve stability, also for the PC. For the campaign, while in Embassy at the Green Beam checkpoint, players would not be able to process in the mission after using Drone Strike. This has been fixed. I've never experienced that personally. Special operations, the Operation Strongbox fixed the vault location. Crypto key objectives markers were not displaying on the TAC map. Also, we have for Operation Strongbox, again, fixed a bug that prevented guided rockets from locking onto enemy aircraft, as in helicopters and everything else. Operation Brimstone fixed a bug where the objective icons were not appearing on the TAC map. Awesome. And another one, and a few more. I will not read all of them, but I might as well. So we also got Operation Crosswind, fixed sometimes jumping out of the plane into the out of bounds area. So fixed sometimes jumping out of the plane into out of bounds areas. So that's a little bit handy to have, because if you don't have that, then it's a little tricky to actually get the mission done. So that's Operation Crosswind fix. Also, another one coming in at Operation Headhunter, fix for a cruise missile, making teammates as enemy targets, marking teammates as enemy targets. That's on Operation Headhunter. Also handy to have, because you don't want to be killing friendly people if you're trying to kill enemy targets. Operation Just Reward, fixes stuff being automatically broken when retrying the operation. So that's awesome. That is one big thing I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be really proud of. So another one that we got coming up is also for Operation Just Reward. Enemy sentries will no longer shoot players parachuting in, which is a very good thing, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have this issue where they're being shot by enemy sentries. Also, a rebalance explosive damage against juggernauts. So I'm pretty sure we do know that juggernauts are very OP in the SpecOps mode of Modern Warfare. Besides that, we have the fix for double time perk was not awarded the correct speed bonuses. Very also handy, because if you're going to be using the double time perk, you really want those bonuses that are applied through that perk. The next one that comes up is a fixed camera bug where sometimes drift off while in the pickup truck. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just for those kind of little bug fixes, just to get it all straightened out. Another one is fix icons not appearing correctly correctly when using UAV. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good, because if you're using UAV and if they're not appearing correctly on the map, you are shooting in the wrong area, brother. Anyways, besides that, we got a new update with the 1.18 update for Modern Warfare, a fix with an exploit involving Molotovs and munition crates, which I have no clue what it is, but there is a new update and fix for that. And also a fix for the high alert not triggering suicide bombers or juggernauts. That is handy, because if you cannot target the suicide bombers or the juggernauts, you kind of hooped. And also we got an update for the throwing knives not killing enemies in one hit. So agreeable, a little bit weird, but it's still good. And a fix for players responding with empty ammo clips / magazines. Also amazing. And a fix for melee attacks ignoring player armor. So the melee attack ignoring the player armor is also a very good thing, because you put on the armor to have something there to actually defend you during the co-op / SpecOps mode. Also, we have a fix for the restock perk not showing grenades recharging, which is kind of annoying if you ask me. But besides that, we also got one more fix for the SpecOps mode, which is a fix for suicide bombers playing their VO too frequently. And great, that's all I gotta say about that. And for this new update for Ground War, we got one fix. Fix the bug that resulted in players falling through the map upon spawning on tanks as it became full. So, okay. And we got a few updates here for Warzone also. A new weapon can be found on the ground in supply boxes. That's a 725 shotgun, the MK2 carbine marksman rifle, the EBR-14 marksman rifle, and the .50 GS handgun, which is the Deagle. For all the classical Call of Duty fans, even check out this video. So, the next update for Warzone is players who disconnect in the last stand will drop their items when leaving the game, which is a little strange because when you leave the game, nothing that you have in your inventory will drop. That everyone knows that if you down somebody and if they got last stand, or henceforth a self-revive, or if you just knock them down and they got teammates alive, they should not drop their items. So that's a good fix because obviously it's kind of cheap if they back out and they're on last stand. It's a rare bug, I would assume. And also they fixed a bug where the ammunition for players equipped with gas mask will interrupt and block players from deploying their parachute, which is a little strange. It must be a little bit of a rare bug there, but also a tuned close-up shotgun damage to prevent a single shotgun blast from downing a fully armored player. Stopping power can still make this happen. So that I can understand how with the stopping power with a shotgun point blank or something like that. That would be really awesome. It really would make sense. But besides that, I'm glad they actually fixed up that. Also added to the Warzone specific controller button layouts, the bumper ping and the bumper ping flipped layouts will allow those playing Warzone with the controller use the ping more frequently and more often. Also in Plunder, we got a little bit of an update. So players can no longer stack self-revive kits. I've never seen that happen. Every time I tried to pick up another self-revive kit when I've already had one, it said I already had one. I would assume only a few had seen that actually happen during their Plunder matches. Also another update for Plunder, players that are spectating will still get Plunder payouts from container contracts, actually, sorry, but only 40% of the value paid to the living players. So you would actually split that with the people that are dead, and you would only get 40%. And also they got a new update for Plunder, a new fix, which actually helps to prevent hitching when interacting with the cash deposit helicopters to recon contracts. That's it for Plunder. Moving on to Battle Royale. Battle Royale has a new update fix for the rare bug that allows players to equip 2 riot shields if they had 2 different camos, but only one would appear on the player. Made it easier to see. Oh, sorry, I skipped on right there. So that it pretty much says have 1 riot shield if you're gonna have one, and if you're gonna have 2, that's a little cheap. So they fixed that rare bug that happened in Battle Royale Warzone. Also, another update for Battle Royale made it easier to see which item is selected while using the buy station, so it's less confusion, more of what you want to actually get. Another update is the updated button layout for equipment while using the gamepad. I'm guessing the gamepad would be a controller or something like that. I am not 100% sure. We'll have to see in the future about that. Also, we have the bug fix for players not receiving a banner on the top right screen for allies or enemies initial killing streaks. So that's another good thing because I've seen it happen. It's just a lot of people, I guess, haven't. And another thing, prevent bullets that hit riot shield from depleting player armor. So let's say if you hit a person with a riot shield and depletes the character's armor that you're shooting at, that is a bad bug. I'm glad they actually fixed that. I don't use riot shields myself on that game mode, but if I did, and if that happened, I'd be kind of mad myself. Another update is if player flies a recon drone out of bounds, the player will hear the out of bounds countdown timer, but will not see the countdown splash on their screen. This has been fixed in its recent update at 1.18 on Modern Warfare. Also a fix for various potential exploits on Modern Warfare. Battle Royale, actually. The field upgrades fix where the bugs of some field upgrades were not ending at the pre-match. So let's say if you got a field upgrade of stopping power rounds, the stopping power rounds would not stop during the pre-match. You know, when the pre-match goes into the actual game, you're jumping out of the plane, you still got those stopping power rounds. That is a very good bug fix right there, if you tell me. So players will So the next one, players will now get killed when someone that you've downed disconnects from the game. Let's say if you're... Let me read that one more time just so there's no confusion. So players will now get killed when someone that you've downed disconnects from the game. So let's say if I kill someone, they back out, I'm dead. I go down. Which is fair. You know, it's fair, but, you know, it's a little sad. So the next one is reduce the amount of cash given for averting a bounty. I would say that it was a lot during the time, this first beta part of Warzone, so that is very good. Also, we have one more update for WARZONE, which is increased price of loadout drop within the buy station to $8,500 from its original, I think it's about $6,000. So a little sad to see that go on, but other than that, that's all we have on the 1.18 update for Modern Warfare. General fixes, what's new, weapons, perks, field upgrades, PC updates, I should say, campaign fixes, special operations, Warzone, and ground war and plunder, and once more Battle Royale. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for staying tuned. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands and take care of your family. Peace.